So if those are the downsides, if those are the sticks, if you will, there's also some carrots, right? And I guess the one that comes to mind first is the LDAR changes in Quad OOOb, in particular, allowing an easier path for alternative technologies of a variety of flavors. Again, they're not being prescriptive on the technology, which is excellent because there's many wonderful pieces of technology out there that can all address these same concerns. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so there's a couple pieces to it. There's screening programs, which are periodic screening. Think aerial, satellite, again, maybe drone technologies. Those you can reduce your OGI camera inspection, which is going to be increased to quarterly in most cases. So you can reduce your OGI camera inspection frequency by using some of these other technologies. It kind of depends on detection level and how frequent and those kinds of things. So it's a little bit complex to probably talk about today specifically, but it's a great opportunity and those can help find those events. The other piece that the EPA put in the Quad OOOb is continuous monitoring. So they separated out those provisions a little bit and require an approved technology for continuous monitoring to be able to quantify site-wide emissions. So those trigger thresholds are based on site-wide emissions. And when you exceed either a 7-day rolling average or a 90-day rolling average, so a short-term or a long-term, then you have a response that you need to address to go find that leak and reduce those emissions again. So it's a little bit unique on continuous monitoring, but I think it's where EPA wants to go. It goes back to quantification, similar to super emitter response programs. So Part W, it's quantifying emissions. It's starting to go to allow those advanced technology to help quantify those emissions.
So if an operator is using technology that's approved under continuous monitoring, which again could be a variety of forms, that means that they won't have to run the prescriptive LDAR surveys semi-annually, quarterly. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. As proposed, the OGI program essentially goes away. So you don't have recurring OGI programs on the facilities which you're using an approved continuous monitoring device. Now, you're still probably going to use them, right, to go out if you find a leak and try and investigate that leak and pinpoint it, of course. So the program doesn't necessarily go away, but certainly don't have to do quarterly or semi-annual or even annual inspections with OGI under the federal requirements for those rules.
That's great. So a lot less windshield time, and obviously there's costs associated with that as well.